Hi there everybody, this is David, and welcome to New RPG News. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about today, from an Xbox showcase, to this Lunar giveaway, to some Expedition 33 news, to some crazy level 5 stuff that's happening that I just don't really understand, to even some more SaGa news. Tons of stuff to talk about today, and I definitely do think that that's worth the sub as I try my hardest to get 100,000 subscribers. If you help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there. And we're going to be starting with a Lunar giveaway. Yeah, Gung Ho emailed me, like, literally out of the blue the other day, and they were like, hey, David, do you want a press box? And I'm like, yeah, duh. Like, you don't have to ask me twice. And then, gave him my address and all that, and then they emailed me back, and they were like, do you want to give away a press box too? And I'm like, yeah, duh! Like, yeah, I want to give away as much stuff as I possibly can to my audience, you know, I want to share the wealth and all that kind of stuff. So, not only did I get this awesome press box that I'm showing right above me in Davidception right here, but I'm able to give away another press box to y'all, which is so freaking cool. And I'm going to be telling you how to enter that giveaway. There's a link below to a Gleam thing, and I think that you have to be in North America in order to do it. Gung Ho is handling the shipping and all that, and then you have to enter in a secret password, which is just David Vink. So there you go. That's all you got to do in order to enter to win your very own press box. And I would just show it off right now, except that I literally redid my entire game room yesterday in order to put this press box in there. And I have that wall scroll that Davidception is showing off hung up right there. Got the mouse pad up there. I have the diorama box over there, and then the actual box itself right over there underneath the chocobo, so y'all can see that. So there's a lot of oh, and the shirt has turned into a tank top because no shirt is safe around me. You know how I am. It was an extra large and I just can't have that. We have an Xbox Games Showcase 2025, followed by the Outer Worlds 2 Direct set for June the 8th. Mark your calendars, because we all know what happens at Xbox Showcases. Atlas and SaGa show up at Xbox Showcases. So yeah, we're probably going to see a lot more about the new Rado Solus Army game. We're probably going to see the Persona 4 remake announcement, finally. So that could be done. Maybe something else, maybe another Yakuza game or something. So yeah, this is very exciting, and I'll definitely be on the lookout for this on June 8th. We have a demo for Persona 3 Reload. I am shocked that there wasn't already a demo for Persona 3 Reload, but whatever. And save data from the demo can be carried on over into the full game. The demo is available for the PS5, PS4, Xbox, and PC, so you can play it on whatever system you want to. It says it allows you to play the opening section of the game, and any save data will carry over to the full version of the game. However, the demo version differs from the full version in some specifications, and the demo can be played repeatedly. It is not a timed demo like some of the other demos from them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you've never played Persona 3 before, what are you doing? It's been out since the PS2 times, and it's one of the best games out there, and then it's even better now in this kind of definitive version right here. The end of April is packed. We have Lunar, and we have Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We got another character trailer for Monaco, the friendly yet bloodthirsty Gestrel, without a head. He's like the headless horseman or something. I don't know what's happening right there with his little, I guess it's like an ice club or something? I don't know, like that's creepy. Anyway, it says he's friendly yet, I can't say yet today, bloodthirsty, and he, like all Gestrels, thrives on the thrill of battle. To him, combat is meditation, and he can't resist a duel, even with friends. Untouched by the paintress, his only real reason for joining the expedition is the same drive that compels him to most things, the love of a good fight. Monaco possesses a unique ability. He collects the feet, of the Nevrons, absorbing their skills and transforming into them during battle. So it's kind of like a blue mage, but not really. He actually transforms into the monster. That's cool. He's one of the few Gestrels who can speak the human language, and his surprisingly scholarly manner contrasts with his clumsy, rough-edged demeanor. Kind of reminds me of like Gao from Final Fantasy VI. This is coming out on April the 24th for the PS5, Xbox, and PC, and gosh, I will be hunkered down on the 24th, believe me. Apparently this is like a super famous game that I've just never heard of because I can't get out of my little JRPG box, you know? Vampire Survivors free SaGa Emerald Beyond collaboration DLC Emerald Diorama is now available, with SaGa Emerald Beyond inspired stages, new playable characters, weapons, and more. Hey, this is great. I loved SaGa Emerald Beyond. I've always loved the SaGa series. I really have. Everything that I've played from them has been really good, some more than others, and some have been very weird, and some are just, yeah, there's unlimited. So, like, but for the most part, for the most part, they've been really, really good. I grew up on SaGa with the Final Fantasy Legends series and everything, and you know, like the SaGa Frontier games, the Romancing Saga games, and Emerald Beyond was great. Scarlet Grace was great. That Romancing Saga 2 remake that we just got, like, fantastic. I am so happy. No one's happier than me to see the resurgence of SaGa, and now to actually get more players into SaGa, people who are playing this Vampire Survivors game that I've never heard of, and being like, what's this SaGa Emerald Beyond? What is this? Hopefully they will learn to love SaGa just as much as I do. It says it's available now for all platforms free of charge. We have another big surprise for SaGa fans, a collaboration between Vampire Survivors and SaGa Emerald Beyond, said SaGa Series General Director Akitoshi Kawazu in a press release. You may be wondering what could have possibly brought a bullet hell survival roguelike and SaGa together. No wonder I've never heard of it, my gosh. That sounds like the antithesis of anything that I would like. This collaboration was realized thanks to Luca from Ponkol being a fan of the SaGa franchise. I would never have imagined that SaGa would continue to expand in this way, so at the same time as being totally surprised, I feel a new, fresh kind of joy. In a universe where single level up choice can change everything, the SaGa Emerald Beyond characters stand shoulder to shoulder with the Vampire Survivors, united to face their next adventure together. Will the Vampire Survivors be graced by the presence of a vampire? We doubt it, but never say never. There is an actual vampire character in SaGa Emerald Beyond. I played his scenario and it was easily the hardest of the scenarios. I don't start with that one. As the junction opens, the Vampire Survivors are thrust into a strange system of interconnected worlds, from wondrous enchanted witchdom to a sinister realm of bloody nightmares. Equipped with the power of glimmers and befriended by those that understand the strange universe better than anyone, onward they step into the unknown, united in cause, wanting to survive, and bereft of fear. Well, maybe a little bit of fear. So yeah, this is really freaking cool. You get all the little characters from SaGa Emerald Beyond. Like, this is really freaking neat. I might actually have to try this Vampire Survivors game, even though to me, this is why I like JRPGs. I like to relax. I like to just kind of sit back, relax, enjoy myself, sip of some coffee or tea or whatever, and then just kind of plan out my moves and relax. I don't like, you know, the ass-clenching, sweaty palms, sort of bullet hell, Souls-like stuff. That's too much. I like to relax. We're finally getting a release window for Sacrifier, and launching in Q1 of next year for the PC, then later on next year for the PS5, Xbox, PS4, and Nintendo Switch right there. It says this is an upcoming RPG inspired by the 90s titles that began our love affair with gaming. So I reviewed this. They contacted me and they were like, hey, do you want early access to this game to like check it out and play this, like, you know, demo, first chapter or whatever, and just give us your thoughts on it? And I was like, sure. Like, this is one of the games that I'm really, really, really looking forward to. And I had every intention of going in and loving it. And then I played it. It needed some work, especially in combat. It had this weird mix of real-time and turn-based, and apparently here it still says that they still have that real-time and turn-based styles, and I don't like... Whenever I review a game, I like to be positive. Like, it makes me happy to put out a positive review. I don't like shitting all over games. Like, I never set out to do that, especially indie games, you know, people who pour their heart and soul into it and all that kind of stuff. But also, there is no benefit, there is no value to lying or to saying that something's great whenever it could be better, you know? So if they gave me a beta access key, I'm going to say, hey, this stuff is great here, but you need to fix this. And that's what I did. I said, you need to fix this combat. And hopefully they listened, and they did. Inazuma 11 Victory Road adds the Xbox Series and Switch 2 versions, and it launches on August 21st, but it seems that iOS and Android versions are no longer planned for release. So we're getting 2 more console releases and dropping the 2 mobile releases. But it does have cross-play and cross-save support if you were to purchase it on multiple platforms. Pre-orders will begin today for the PS5, Xbox, PS4, and PC. However, it says this. Globally, including Japan, the game will be a digital-only release available in the following editions. So, yeah, you can pre-order it, but digitally only, and I guess it won't even be available on PlayAsia as well, since it's digital in Japan. Also, And then like they have this cross save thing, like just oh my god, it's ridiculous. Because so here's the other thing. If you buy the Switch 2 version, you'll need to require a paid upgrade. We don't have pricing for the West yet, but the Switch 2 version will cost more than all the other versions. Then, in addition to that, the platform that you purchase the game on determines which rare characters will have increased appearance rates in the Chronicle and Competition mode. So, yeah, they're kind of wanting you to buy this digitally for all the different platforms in order to maximize your chances of getting each of these various characters. But it also says that if you cross-save, the bonus effects from all the platforms will apply. I don't know. Like, to me, it just feels ick, you know? It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel kosher. It's not really passing the smell test to me with this, like, hey, you gotta buy it on PlayStation to get these guys and Xbox to get these guys, but it will cross-save, but it costs more over on the Switch, and by the way, it's digital only, and it's just like, yeah, you're not doing a good job selling your games, Level 5. Welcome to the West. I'm glad to have you back, but figure it out. Neptunia Riders vs. Dogos for the PC launches on April the 30th. Priced at $40, but it's also available for $70 for the magazine edition, whatever that is. This first launched for the PS4 and PS5 in January back when, but now it is available on the PC. It does have this magazine edition that goes into all this various digital stuff right here that you can get. This is a strange game. I don't really think it's much of an RPG. It's just different, but it's kind of a spin-off of the Hyperdimension Neptunia games and all that. It says, this dimension is different from game industry. A vast number of distinct doggos are appearing and threatening to cover the land. To escape from this otherworldly realm, a lone rider surveys the mysterious world in search of an exit. And you like ride around on a motorcycle and you collect dogs and stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of different. This looks super cute though. I'm totally looking forward to this. Anime-style open-world action RPG Tomo Endless Blue has been announced for the PC due out late next year. It says industry veterans who've worked on games like Baldur's Gate 3, Fall Guys, Fortnite, League of Legends, and World of Warcraft have come together to announce this game. Set in a boundless ocean realm inhabited by mysterious creatures. It's going to be PC only as far as we know right now, late next year. Each island of the Endless Blue is a self-contained world, shaped by unique traditions, tomo, and beliefs. As players explore these islands, we hope that they'll enjoy being challenged by how these civilizations view the same world through vastly different lenses. So like different cultures and religions and stuff like that. That's cool. I like that. Set sail through the Endless Blue, an ocean realm inhabited by the Tomo. Team up with your companions to fight or enjoy daily life. Build vehicles and contraptions to explore procedurally generated islands and villages, and meet unique characters along the way. When the world ends, fragments of their civilizations become islands adrift in the Endless Blue. As players embark on a journey to uncover the story of each procedurally generated island, they discover vibrant villages filled with characters and Tomo living their lives. Every island and village is a microcosm of a unique civilization. Whether players want to battle alongside Tomo companions, build intricate vehicles and contraptions out of blocks, or live a cozy life with their friends, the world of Endless Blue is theirs to discover. It kind of like reminds me of Skies of Arcadia, except that it's like on an ocean of islands instead of like sky islands, you know? But like it looks super duper cute. I'm looking forward to this one. Another game that's not really my thing, but it might be your thing, so I'm bringing it to you, is dark fantasy roguelike dice builder Grimkeep, announced for the PS5, PC, and other platforms, due out sometime this year. Additional platforms will be revealed in advance of the game's release. In a world of fairy tales turned nightmares, Grimkeep is a roguelike dice builder that challenges you to master both luck and strategy. Collect powerful relics, forge unstoppable synergies, and battle through a city consumed by darkness. The city is lost, when the castle at its center and evil spreads, changing everyone into wretched parodies of life. Desolate streets infested with monsters, perpetually dark skies threaten to spread across the land. Be the hero, reach the Grimkeep, and end the source of evil, the princess. Oh my gosh. We all know that if it was the prince, just kill him. But it's the princess, gotta save her, can't kill her, perish the thought. Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, launches this summer. It's also available via Xbox Game Pass. It's coming out for the PS5, Xbox, and PC this summer. It says the long-awaited sequel to the shopkeeping roguelike hit is here, which I've never heard of, but okay, whatever you say, article. While delivering the beloved blend of dungeon crawling and shopkeeping gameplay, Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault elevates the series to new heights with expanded scope and refined quality in every aspect. Step back into the life of intrepid merchant Will in the sequel to the roguelike action RPG hit, where adventures and commerce collide. Embrace your inner hero as you journey through vibrant, ever-changing dimensions to uncover mysterious relics. Face endless enemies, devious traps, and dynamic challenges armed with an arsenal of weapons, including your iconic, versatile backpack. Strategically arrange your relics within it to unlock countless effects and maximize your gains after each turn. So it's like a Tetris thing inside your backpack, I guess? I don't know. If you've played Moonlighter 1, tell me about it in the comments. Did you like it? Have you heard of this game? I've never heard of it. I don't know. Back at your cozy shop, which serves as your home, turn your hard-earned loot into profit. Haggle for the best deals, thoughtfully assist customers, and keep your store in top shape by unlocking temporary perks, adding decorative touches, and handling unexpected messes. Invest your earnings not only to enhance your shop's charm, making every transaction smoother, but also to upgrade your gear, ensuring each expedition grows ever more fruitful. That's how the merchant adventurer business should roll. So this is like cozy meets roguelike sort of thing? I don't know. And now we've entered everybody's favorite part of new RPG news, the part where I can't pronounce anything. Bear with me. Urban Exploration School adventure game Kamisubaki Academy Newspaper Club announced for the PC. It's a game within the Kamisubaki City series, which I've never heard of. It will be available for the PC via Steam in English. A release date has not been announced. You wake up with amnesia in Kamisubaki City, a city with a giant tower in its center. There you meet a girl named Kafu Morisaki and begin participating in the Kamisubaki Academy Newspaper Club at her invitation. You'll deepen your bonds with Kafu and the other club members through school life and your investigations of the city. The game's divided into two modes: story parts, where you hang out with the members of your school, and investigation parts, where you explore and investigate the city. So yeah, not my thing. This reminds me of like Wonder Project J, which released on the SNES back in Japan. I remember reading about it in that like only in Japan article in Nintendo Power, where it was like, haha, Americans, you don't get these games. It always pissed me off to no end, because it would have these cool games. It would talk about like Star Ocean. It would talk about the Dragon Quest games. It would talk about Tales of Fantasia. And it would be like, these games are great, but you're not getting them. Yeah, and Wonder Project J was one of those games. So this is daughter-raising simulation game Magical Princess has been announced for the PC. It will be available in English. A release date has not yet been announced. Raise the cutest daughter in all of the land in the ultimate parenting simulation. In Magical Princess, step into the shoes of a single widowed father as he brings up his only beloved daughter from early childhood all the way up to graduation at the Magical Academy. With her whole life ahead of her across a variety of different paths, how she grows up and matures is entirely your responsibility. Steer her towards an upright academic career as an ace student, a life of excitement on stage as an idol, the way of the mighty warrior who takes up the sword, or even pure villainy as the demon queen. With every choice and decision you make, her future changes dramatically. So yeah, this like has like the same screenshot over and over and like, what is this? It's the same freaking screenshots over and over and over again. Like, this is totally not my thing, but if you want to raise up, I don't know, a magical girl all your own, have at it. Oh, God almighty. Hakuoki Sweet School Life for the Switch is coming west in late 2025. Physical? So Hakuoki, game no one's ever heard of in their life, can have a physical edition. But Inazuma 11 and various other level 5 games can't? Okay. Physical pre-orders open up April 10th. Via Play Asia, but there will only be 2,000 limited editions to be produced, which include the game, manual, soundtrack CD, artbook, minicase, Joy-Con sticker set, acrylic character standees, and a numbered certificate in a collector's box. Look, oh, hello. Is this a gay visual novel? What is this? The long-running Hakuoki Otomi visual novel series enters a new era. This puts a modern spin on the Edo period romance of the main series instead of casting the heroine, oh, maybe it is. Instead of casting the heroine and the handsome warriors of Shinsengumi as students and teachers living in modern Japan, school life antics ensue as these beloved characters hold a school festival, stress over midterms, get into water gunfights, oh yeah, no wonder there's swimsuits, and more. Experience a fun slice-of-life story through unlockable event scenes, engaging dialogue, and beautifully illustrated character portraits, all localized in English for the first time. Explore unique endings with each character and enjoy minigames that make the standalone entry extra special. Ha 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 ha! Fascinating. Illusion of Itihari launches this fall in the West. Pre-orders are available now, and an exclusive edition of the game featuring the original soundtrack CD will be available exclusively via the ArcSys Games online store. Oh look, another visual novel getting a physical edition. Ha! If they can do it, why can't other people do it? The story takes place on a miniature garden in the sky, the renowned and prosperous Utopia Itahari. Our protagonist, Hinagiku, a noble lady from a distinguished family who longs for the world beyond the floating town. One day, Hinagiku, having just turned 18 years old, encounters an amnesiac man named Yashiro. Their fortuitous meeting becomes the catalyst that drags Hinagiku into a series of events involving the secrets and various truths hidden beneath the surface of Itihari. For this garden in the sky is a false utopia. Kogadu Studio announces Japanese-style fantasy visual novel Dear Mirror Flower for the PC, due out on June 20th. Here we go. I Am Here in This World, a Japanese-style fantasy adventure by Kogadu Studio. In this town, strange incidents never cease. The cause? Being born from darkness of the human heart, demon spirits. Join Satori Mizuki, a girl who can read others' minds and uncover the truth behind these supernatural cases. I can't remember anything. Through the haze of my fading consciousness, a girl's voice faintly echoes in my ears. When I open up my eyes, I find her staring at me, her face filled with uncertainty. According to her, this town is plagued by demonic spirits, creatures that lurk in the shadows, bringing disasters to those who cross their paths, and one of them stole my memories. With the guidance of this girl, I step into a world of exorcism and supernatural battles without a single clue of my identity. So yeah, there's a lot of visual novels coming out, so yeah, interesting. So that's it for this week's new RPG news. A lot of different stuff going on here. Do not forget to enter the contest for the Lunar box. That's for subscribers only, so make sure that you are subscribed. Leave a comment on what you are most looking forward to, and thank you so much for all my patrons. You guys mean the world to me. I thank you again. And does everybody have a good day?